This topic is long overdue. Simping. So let's be real, we've all seen it. Maybe some of you have even been guilty of it. But here's the thing, simping isn't just a buzzword. It's a real issue that's costing you respect, confidence, honest, and your sanity in relationships. So if you're tired of being the nice guy who finishes last, then stick around, because I'm about to break down exactly how to stop simping and start getting the respect that you deserve from women. Okay, so first, let me explain what simping is. All right, let's define it. Now, simping is when you're overcompensating for attention, approval, or affection from a woman, usually on who isn't even remotely interested in you. You're bending over backwards, ignoring your own needs, and quite frankly, putting her on a pedestal that she hasn't earned. And what's worse, you're doing this without getting anything in return. No respect, no genuine interest. I mean, nothing. Does it sound familiar? If you're doing everything for her and she's not reciprocating or respecting you, you're simping, my brother, and it's time to stop. So here's the problem with simping. Simping isn't just an attractive, it's self-destructive. And here's why: when you simp, you're sending out message that you don't value yourself. You're saying, I'll do anything for you. Even if you don't do a damn thing for me, women pick up on this, and let me tell you, she will exploit it. She will take what you give without offering anything back. Because you've shown her that you don't demand respect, mutual effort. And it's not just about women, it's about you. Simping chips away your own self-worth. You're constantly chasing after someone who doesn't appreciate you. And that rejection, whether direct or subtle, eats away at your own confidence, and it's a vicious cycle, and it needs to end now. I will soon make a video that talks about what your woman should bring to the table. Guys, if she's not doing the stuff that I will highlight in the coming video, then it may be time to check out. Subscribe never to miss it when I upload it in my channel. Okay, so how do we stop simping? I'm going to show you 5 quick ways on how you can go about doing that. The first one is to start with self-respect. Now guys, self-respect isn't just a buzzword, it's the foundation for every healthy relationship you'll ever have. When you respect yourself, you set the standard for how you want other people to treat you. So how do you build that self-respect? Start by recognizing your value outside of any relationship. Focus on your strengths, your accomplishments, and what makes you unique. Spend time doing things that make you feel good about yourself, if whether that's hitting the gym, advancing your career, or pursuing hobbies that you're passionate about. Now, it's important to understand that you don't need someone else's validation to feel good about yourself. The moment you stop seeking approval from others, especially women, is the moment you reclaim your power. Women are naturally drawn to men who are confident in who they are, men who don't need constant reassurance because they're secure in their own skin. So before you think what you can do for her, think about what you're doing for yourself. Number 2, stop putting women on a pedestal. You heard me right. Listen, here's the harsh truth. Yeah, when you place a woman above you, you're telling her and yourself that she's more valuable than you are. And I mean, really think about it. Why? Why are you doing that? Is it because she's beautiful, because she gave you a little attention? I mean, that's not enough to warrant the kind of idolization that I see so many men fall into. Putting someone on a pedestal creates an unbalanced dynamic where you're constantly trying to win her approval, often at your own expense, right? Let me tell you something. No one, and I mean no one, is worth sacrificing your self-respect for. The reality, women are people just like you, right? They have their own flaws, their own insecurities, their shortcomings. By treating them like they're some kind of goddess, you're setting yourself up for disappointment because you're not seeing her for who she really is. You're seeing an idealized version of her. Trust me, that's a recipe for disaster. And if I may say so myself, this point doesn't only apply on women in your romantic relationships, but to life in general. He who has ears, let him hear. Number 3, you want to set boundaries. This is where many men trip up because they're so focused on pleasing the woman that they forget to protect their own space and well-being. Setting boundaries means knowing what you're willing to accept and what you want to sticking to it. So for example, let's say she's constantly flaking on you or disrespecting your time. Don't brush it off because basically you want to see her. Let her know that your time is valuable and that you won't tolerate being treated like an option. If she's not willing to respect that, then you need to be willing to walk away. Now, setting boundaries isn't about being confrontational or difficult. It's about being clear on what you deserve. When you have strong boundaries, you're sending a message that you respect yourself and that you expect the same from others. Women who are genuinely interested in you will respect those boundaries, and those who aren't, well, they'll either fall in line or fall out of your life. Either way, you win. Number four, stop chasing, focus on yourself. Now, here's a game changer. Stop chasing women and start chasing your goals. I've highlighted this in so many videos that I've created in this channel. Now, I know this sounds counterintuitive, but the more you focus on improving yourself, the more attractive you actually become. Think about it. If you're always chasing after women, you're not leaving enough room for them to chase you. Now, instead of constantly thinking about how to win her over, you want to channel that energy into your own growth. Whether it's advancing your career, building your fitness, mastering a new skill, these are things that will make you stand out. Women are naturally drawn to men who are ambitious, driven, passionate about something other than themselves. Right? When you're focused on your own life, you automatically become more interesting and desirable. You're not just another guy vying for her attention, you're a man on a mission, and that's incredibly attractive. So stop chasing after women who aren't giving you time of day and start focusing on becoming the best version of yourself. The right woman or woman will notice, and she'll be the one chasing you. Number five, learn the power of walking away. So finally, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools you'll have in your arsenal. The ability to walk away. This isn't about playing hard to get or manipulating the situations. It's about knowing your worth and not settling for less. Walking away shows that you're not desperate for her approval. It says, I'm a high-value man, and if you don't see that, I'm not sticking around to convince you. Now, this kind of confidence is magnetic. It's what separates men who get walked over from men who command respect. And here's the kicker. When you're willing to walk away, you shift the power dynamic. Suddenly, she's the one who has to prove herself to you. She realizes that she can't take you for granted. Basically, you're not afraid to leave if the situation isn't right for you. However, I need you to remember, this only works if you genuinely mean it. You can't fake confidence or the willingness to walk away. I mean, she can see right through that. So work on building your self-worth to the point where you truly believe that walking away is an option. Because, there are plenty of other women out there who would be lucky to have you. Enough said, I'll wrap up this video. I'll leave you with a few thoughts. Okay, with these thoughts that I've shared with you, ponder on them. Let it simmer in your mind before you decide to take your next line of action. Bottom line, it's time to stop simping and start commanding the respect you deserve. Remember, the key is to value yourself first. Stop chasing after women who don't appreciate you, and start focusing on becoming the best version of you. When you do that, the right woman who truly values you will come along, and she won't require you to blend over backwards just to get her attention. Cheers for knowing your worth and not settling for less. If you enjoy the video, smash that like button, share with another brother, and hit subscribe so you get notified every single time I post a new one. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Share your experience in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.